Hi, hello, this is Sławka from You Transform You, life design and mindset coach, and as always, sharing with you some small gold nuggets of how you start living this life by design, how to start creating life that you say you want. And today, my short message is about ignorance. Is ignorance really a bliss? In some points, maybe it is, because we take risks in life, not knowing what the outcome will be, not being aware what kind of problems it can bring. So we totally ignore the phase of preparation for something, and maybe sometimes we might be lucky, and at this point ignorance could be a bliss. But I don't want you to live life this way. I don't want you to ignore potential risks, to ignore your strength, because when you're ignoring, ignorance then comes on the side of you ignore what kind of repercussions can await you if you take a risk. But also there's a fine line when you are ignoring what you are really capable of doing. You're ignoring the fact that you've lived for so long and somehow you managed to create the outcomes that you have. To ignore how much responsibility you take in creating your outcomes. So I don't want you to take ignorance as a way of living your life. I want you instead to start living your life by design. Last week we went for the adventure on the zip line. When you are just, with the speed, you're going through the zip line. Of course, this is self-explanatory. It was 1 kilometer and it was such a great adventure. It's just 4 minutes, but it was really great experience. And there's a photo taken by me just going, yeah. And I was laughing to myself. Am I so happy because I am ignorant of the fact that it might be scary? And then I answered to myself, no, I'm not ignorant to the fact that it might be scary. I'm happy because I know it will be scary, but I want to experience something that is a bit, adrenaline based, and I want to have this excitement in my life. So it is not ignorance of the fact that it might be scary. It is because I want to feel it this way. I also know that it is really safe. There is all the safety precautions, all the preparation anyway. So nothing will happen to me, and the scary moment will be very just temporary. But the outcome at the end will be my happiness and my excitement. So I was not ignorant of the fact that it might be scary. I was totally aware of it, and I wanted to do it. So this is the life that I want you to live. That you know what you want. You know what you want to experience. You plan for it. You're getting informed about different kind of risks. You're getting information that will help you to get the outcomes that you want. So you start taking risks that are high quality risks. Meaning, again, high quality risk is the risk that is informed, is based on your preparation. So really the outcome that will happen, although there's never 100% sure in life what the outcome will be, you've done your preparation. So the risk is informed. And in any time of your life, when you are standing on this step, just imagine on this zip line, you have your helmet on, you are already zipped to all those, safety harnesses, and the adrenaline is rising, your heart is pumping, your breath is short, and this is the moment when you are kind of between, should I do it? Should I step back? I want you to make the step. Take the risk. Start create life that is exciting, where you can really discover what you are made of, that you can finally discover every day that you are strong and that you're capable of doing so much. And two things that I want you to consider in those very moments when you don't know, should I do it or should I step back? Just ask yourself a question. The very first question is, what is the worst that can happen by me taking this step? Answer it honestly, and then whatever is the worst, if you can still cope with it, go for it. If the answer is, in one of your answers, there are, something that you really say, if this happens, I will not be able to cope with it. Some tragic, some, death, something that you can revert, then this is informed fact. Then resign from this step. But if the worst that can happen is, oh, I will lose money, I will lose time, I don't know, people will get angry with me, some people will not like what I'm doing, some people will be saying that I'm crazy of doing this. Will you be able to cope with this? When you lose money, I'm pretty sure you can recover from that somehow. If people are treating you with like, oh, this is the crazy step, she's crazy, he's crazy, I think you can cope with that. If you're saying you will waste time, time wasted, is it really very subjective? Because, time is never wasted. If you were trying to do something with your life and in your life and it didn't work out, it's not wasted time. This is the learning for you how to do things differently, but again, learning about yourself, of what you are capable of and what you have to maybe learn more about. So if it is something that you can cope with, go for it. Take the step. Another thing, so ask yourself a question, what is the worst? And then, what is the best that can happen? Very often we forget about this very step, asking what is the best that can happen. And the best could be, I will have the experience of my life. I will finally start moving in my life towards the direction I want. I will create something beautiful. I will make great friendships. I will meet new people. I will learn so much. I will discover about myself. When you start focusing on what is the best that can happen, then that other list of what is the worst that can happen suddenly starts getting smaller. And this is the moment when you can finally take the step and do something that is scary, that frightens you, but you have to do it. There's so much in you. Take this travel, take this adventure on this zip line, where the most frightening moment is just to take this first step, and the rest is just going, and you will finish and up with saying, oh my gosh, it was amazing. Oh my gosh, I have done it despite of being scared so much. Start creating your life by design, and ignorance is never a bliss. Be informed, and the most importantly, be informed about yourself, that you can cope with so much, and that you are stronger than you think, and that you can live the life that you are feeling amazing. If you are not quite sure how to take steps from this zip line to create a great life, I'm always here, and I am, willing to help you. So DM me and we'll have a chat and see how we can work together so you can start living the life you want. See you next time. Bye-bye.